There's no doubt about the fact that marriage as an institution, marriage as a legal contract, and marriage as a system of power legitimizes women. The truth of the matter is, for many years, it was deemed that if you were a woman who had not been chosen for marriage, look at the phrasing, listen to the phrasing, make an honest woman of her. Would that suggest, therefore, that if you're not married as a woman, you are dishonest, you are dishonorable? Right? And so there's no doubt about it. When we talk about these things, there's an obvious reason that lives in deep in the nervous system of women, individually and collectively. It's social, it's cultural, it's also financial, it's religious, that you become legitimate, as it were, once you become a married woman. But here's the thing. I decided long ago, especially because I grew up in a religion where marriage is the only legitimate, recognized and rewarded relationship between men and women in that religion. I decided that I wasn't going to allow religion or marriage to legitimize me as a woman. And so from being a young girl, I saw the writings on the wall. I saw it and I decided, no, I am legitimate, regardless of whether or not a man has proposed to me, whether or not I sign a legal contract of marriage in the eyes of the law and supposedly, of course, in the eyes of God. That does not mean I am not a legitimate woman. It doesn't mean that I'm not a legitimate human being who happens to be a woman. And so you as a single woman, especially if you're also child-free and you're in the ages where people deem you now to be of less value, okay, if you're in your 30s, 40s and above, you have to legitimize yourself. Don't expect systems of power to do it. Community won't necessarily do it. Culture won't do it. Okay? And that is why it is important, first of all, to become rooted and know who you are. Become regulated in your nervous system because, as I said, the female nervous system has been conditioned by systems of power, okay, to obey invisible contracts which say that unless you choose, unless you seek to be married, unless you seek to partner with men, unless you seek proximity with men, you will be punished, okay? You will have a lower standard of living. You will have a lower quality of life. You will not find community. You will not belong. You will not get accepted and validated en masse. You have to legitimize yourself. You have to legitimize yourself. And I appreciate that not all women chose to be single. Maybe you're single by circumstance. Well, you need to legitimize yourself now more than ever. Do not allow this, what is actually, I believe, a dying and declining, to be honest, type of legitimacy for women. But don't allow that to inform your sense of self, your identity, and your self-worth and value.